Well, hello and welcome to an early stream of Avowed. We're finally getting to Avowed on Tuesday. What is that, 5 days late? Oh boy, it's almost time for the next stream of Avowed, but you thought there would be no Avowed stream. You were wrong. It is here. Finally. Yeah, my schedule's been messed up, kind of messed up lately. So, that's why my streaming schedule has been not too good. My sleeping schedule has been messed up, that is. So, we're doing early morning streams here. Now, the last thing I did, I explored most of this, the eastern side of this land here, and we went into the city here. Didn't do everything in there. There's still more there we have to explore and people to talk to. I came down here to find a cartographer. These cartographers just keep getting themselves lost. Sansa. We helped Sansa out before. They lost another cartographer. We found that Sansa's missing assistant, Fletchia, is said to be near a place called Naku Tedek. That's where I am now. You found the general region where Fletchia was last seen. Search for her. So we're just doing side quests here. Trying to help out these farmers. There's a plague going around though. Nothing's growing. They're not getting enough food. Not enough food to go around. And we don't know for sure why yet. Probably something to do with the animancy going on here. There's a lot of animancy. But we don't know for sure. So we're going to exit here. Sleep.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field.
Are we going to make these streams a habit?
We had not considered this.
Still getting used to having someone else in my head, I suppose.
Mundane, a lifetime lived in silence. We forget this. We wilt, we gnaw with hunger now. What has come of this place?
The situation in Fior is dire. Someone needs to help them.
A hand of generosity, or a gauntlet of steel? We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals?
They're just growing crops. I mean, I think they're talking about animancy. Finally, a metaphysical topic I can teach you about.
Eons have passed.
Animancy.
Recognize these strange machines. A harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to achieve?
Slaves. They want slaves. They're trying to influence nature?
Do they not trust us to tend? They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make?
Many people don't trust animancers.
The hound cannot recognize itself. It growls at its own reflection. Should we fear it too?
No knowledge is good or evil. What matters is how we use it.
Fire that burns the forest feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Alright, well, if Animancy is responsible for all this,
Have you spoken to Alfonso?
it might not be worth it.
Seems in a low spirits.
You didn't hear? Someone desecrated the shrine.
No. What about the reliquary? It means the world to him.
Gone. But whoever took it is in for a surprise. It's cursed by the mad god Aethus.
Oh, poor bastard.
What is this? Okay, so the cartographer's somewhere here on this island. Probably up there somewhere. Let's see if we can find a path deeper. You're a merchant?
Oh, hey, it's you. Oh, my favorite cousin.
Oh yeah, I've talked to you before.
Be safe out there.
Bye.
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove the animancy equipment, please?
Take it up with the governor.
But he told me to ask you.
In that case, the answer is no.
If you've come to Naku Tedek for a funeral, I'm afraid you're late. Or early, perhaps? And if you're an animancer, show a little respect for the ruins.
You mentioned a funeral?
For an acolyte of Berith, there is no higher honor than the giving of last rites. Naku Tedek dates back to ancient times. It was, and remains, a mausoleum of the soul. Unfortunately, godless ruins have a strong connection to the other side. They attract unwanted attention.
I can see why animancers would find this place intriguing.
Wherever there's an Audra pillar, you can count on animancers circling it like flies. When my order first heard of this place, they sent us overseas to guide wayward souls into their next life.
Do souls need much help passing on?
More help than you might guess. Reincarnation is not a perfect system. The flaws and inefficiencies are why the field of animancy exists at all. So, in accordance with Berith, we are midwives of a different labor. Life into death.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Not at all. The Audra pillar is most inspiring. Just watch your step around the equipment and the memorials. One of your machines shocked me. I wasn't even anywhere near it.
Were you wearing anything made of copper? A ring, maybe?
What? I don't know.
Not a fan of animancy.
You might want to visit
I
Mountain
see.
for a soul reading.
What I want is to meditate in peace.
What's up, dude? Enjoying the view? Where does that bridge go? Ah, Naku Tedek. Okay. Aha. Does that open the door? Yeah. Okay, let's try the bridge. Jump. Yeah. The Zarabs have taken over. Oh god.
Just like the good old days.
It's dangerous up here. Oh, I'm gonna dodge right off a cliff or something. Oh god, I knew it. I knew it. Why did I do that? I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, those damn healers. Always gotta get them first, but sometimes the problem is just finding them. Money. Wolf gloves. +2 dexterity. Current gloves give +20 max essence. That's not a lot. I'm gonna use the wolf gloves. +2 dexterity, +1 critical hit. Oh god. archers are tearing me up. Or spear throwers.
Nice job.
That is a long way down. Wonder if I can dive into the water at this height. Okay, no way up there. Let's see if we can get... I guess onto that route.
Well,
Yeah,
there are worse places to go.
there's something over here. Rice wine. Fletchia's map. Yeah, there's Fletchia. Ah, she didn't make it. A map of the Emerald Stair region with assorted field notes. The tiny perfect lines are drawn with indigo ink. Alright, so, we gotta bring this back to Sansa. Sansa is not in... the Emerald Stair. Yeah, I gotta go back. Back to Dawnshore.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Skeleton monk. That's a healer, I think. Ow. That's all of them. Why does it say there's a body or something? Oh, here. It said it was above me. Ow. Civilizing influence. Plus 10% damage reduction against beast, primordials, and wilders. I don't need damage reduction. I don't get hit. Okay, is this the southern end of the island? Western, okay. I want to go up there.
Here it comes. Coming in hot.
Can I not get up there? Yeah, oh yeah, I think I can from the other side. From right here.
Could we not just move the machines out of the way?
This instruction is my equipment. The magnetic polarity will rip your soul apart.
First, we loot the place. What's cooking? Nothing. Apples, tomatoes, lemons. Oh, offerings. I'll take it. Alright, let's go to Naku Tedek. Let's go inside. There's a big chunk of Adra here. Eduard Roquesco. A true pioneer in the field of self-experimentation. After breaking his soul apart, he lost the knowledge of how to reassemble it again. May his greatest achievement never be replicated. Probably should have figured out how to reassemble your soul before you tore it apart. Maxim Vidaro, husband, father, visionary without equal. He gave us a new beginning, a new land, a new purpose, and asked for nothing in return Fior Mesiverno is his legacy and our responsibility. Wherever he rests, may he rest in peace. Yeah, they don't have his body, right?
Careful. Some of these relics are older than Fior itself.
Dignity of the deceased. Life and death are cherished in Emerald Stair, but nowhere more so than Naku Tedek. These ruins are a passage for souls to return to the cradle of the living lands. Acolytes of Barath are expected to maintain certain procedures when dealing with the dead or dying. Families are welcome to bear witness or contribute to their level of comfort. Bathing. Treat the remains with clean water and scented oils. Wrapping. We leave life as we came into it, comfortably swaddled. Passage. The remains are given 3 days to rest by the Adra pillar. This should allow ample time for the soul to find its way. Contemplation. Families and acolytes are welcome to meditate while observing decomposition in the pursuit of closure and acceptance. Burial. The remains are taken from Naku Terek and returned to the soil. Many of these rituals predate our settlement of Emerald Stair. Naku Terek is no stranger to the passage of souls, and we expect the transition into the next life to be one of ease and relief to everyone involved. Animancers want to get their grubby little hands on these souls.
I failed you, my lord.
Luminous Alphans.
Please, my friend. You can take what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything.
Oops, I already did. I wasn't going to rob you.
So he was working alone. Forgive me. These are difficult times for a man of faith. While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widewin. Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking.
I read that Widewin was Eothes's vessel during the Saints' War. Is that right?
He was. The war ended years ago, yet still the scars remain. Maybe the gods have abandoned the living lands. Or maybe they've abandoned me.
The gods are often silent. That doesn't mean they don't hear our prayers.
Thank you. It's good to know there's still kindness on the frontier. He fled west into the wilderness. There's nothing there but a Delimgan glade. If you find him, please, no more bloodshed. Vengeance will not make this right.
Sure it will. What's an Yothasian priest doing out here anyway?
Most of my faithful brethren became acolytes of Berith. But she is not the only god who embodies the cycle of life. This is where souls return to the living lands. Can't you feel it?
I don't know. I've been failing a lot lately. It's hard to interpret it.
This is a place of power. Stay a while. Perhaps it will speak to you. May the light shine on you. May it shine on the thief as well. I will try to understand his motives.
Saint's relic. Where would you even fence something like that?
People who mean no malice generally don't go into banditry.
Really? I would think some people would do it just out of desperation. We got no money. Arthur and Cordella Castell. Beloved parents, animancers, and givers to the community. Punished for burning the wick at both ends. Someone has scratched a message onto the plaque. I miss you. victims of Beldereno Pass. To the 20 Valian settlers who perished at the incident in Beldereno Pass, we pray your souls escape the mountain that buried you, the chill that froze you, and the madness that twisted you. So someone stole a relic. I got another side quest. I'm going to the Living Lands. Can I fast travel? Alright, the Dawn Shore. I gotta talk to the Senza? I think that's his name. Tell him another one of his cartographers is dead. Okay, where is Senza? Down there.
With all due respect,
what's going on here?
You have no jurisdiction over the Paradise Militia.
This building is a Deeren property. Your people have no business being here.
I understand that, but you can't just march up to the gate and order my soldiers around.
Then order them to get away from our property, or I'll use more than harsh language.
Better do as she says.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. I'm glad to see His Majesty is sending more Deerens to settle this untamed land. I am Alfir, a captain in the Steel Garrote under Inquisitor Ludwine.
I think we've met before. You seem to be taking your rank quite seriously.
How else should one take one's rank, envoy?
Good point.
This sergeant of the Paradise Militia refuses to discipline his people about lingering near our headquarters. A less charitable woman might suppose that their loitering is intended to aggravate us.
Be reasonable. My militia need to pass this way to go to and from the East Gate. What are they supposed to do? Walk all the way down to the market entrance just to make you feel better?
Well, we've already murdered a bunch of the Steel Garrote. Not so much murdered as defended myself against a bunch of Steel Garrote. But I guess she hasn't got word of that yet. Sergeant, what is this loitering the captain is talking about?
Look, none of us are professional soldiers. We're militia. We all have other jobs to get back to. Of course, we'll stop to have a drink and a laugh with our friends on our way to and from the gate. If the Steel Garrote want to look down their noses at us for our lack of discipline, that's fine. Just stop complaining that we don't take everything as seriously as you joyless lot!
See? This is what I'm talking about. Antagonism, plain and simple.
Let's see. See if we can reach a compromise. Sergeant, you don't have to avoid the building, but keep your people from loitering here, alright?
Fine. But I wish you people would be less uptight about all this.
Me too.
I suppose that is resolution enough. Thank you, envoy.
Don't worry, Sergeant. I got your back. Ooh, for me? Statue of Bereth.
I don't like to hang around Bereth's shrines too long. Just in case.
Why? What's wrong with Bereth?
Hey, you have to check in with me to enter this part of the... never mind. Doesn't matter anyway.
Lazy Parodies Militia.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Bum-dee-da-da-da-dee. How'd that go again?
I'm back.
You're back. What have you found?
Fletchia didn't make it. I'm sorry. Here's her map of the Emerald Stair.
Fletcher? Oh, I was sure she would be safe. Her maps were so meticulous. She even made her own ink. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
I'll be on the lookout.
Have you been to the bathhouse? I'm too busy myself, but I'm told it's a taste of old Spirento.
Been there. So he's got more cartographers out there. Probably one in each zone. And they're probably all dead.
Oh, bless my soul.
It's a tough job. What?
Isn't this a surprise? Not only to see you alive, but to have you grace my little workshop. Chandlers don't get many high-ranking clients. Priests and pilgrims mostly. Still, business is good. Better than good.
Do you run this place by yourself?
I used to have an apprentice. When the Adirans came to our shore, he moved on without as much as a goodbye. But I hold no grudge. He had his reasons to go, just as I have my reasons to stay.
Seems not everyone is fond of Adir in these parts.
Don't take it too personally. Some of us understand you good folk are here to help, and some of us need a little more time.
You almost sound convinced yourself.
Imagine how boring this place would be if we all agreed.
The living
Don't
lands
point,
could use
it's
a little
rude.
discipline, that's what I say. And who better to bring it than the Adirans?
Why do you think business is so good?
Well, there was this Aothasian priest on his way to Emerald Stair. He was rather fond of my work. And the Temple of Andra can't seem to get enough of them. Burning the wick at both ends, I suppose.
I read something about burning the wick at both ends. What do you even sell here? I just talked to her. I didn't see what was in here. What's an Aothasian priest doing in the living lands?
A lot of them came here after the purgings in the Deerwood, looking for sanctuary in all the wrong places. Even on these shores, Aethys isn't the most popular deity. Andra is closer to our hearts, always has been.
It's been a pleasure. Should you need anything, find me at the embassy.
With the gods on my side, I won't need to, but I appreciate the invitation all the same. If you need
Are
to
you a
keep
candle
warm,
maker?
help yourself
Is that
to some
wax?
Aquan Fury. It's growing in a pot just over there.
Oh.
No charge, of course. The Adiran envoy's money is no good here, and never will be.
Okay, she is a candle maker. I'll take that. Thank you. Back to Emerald Stair.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Elder Offerings. What is that quest? Rosanna and Fiorme Severno asked you to locate 3 gravesites in Emerald Stair and leave offerings for the deceased. Oh, right. She warned of resistance from the angered spirit. Yeah, so we gotta leave offerings to make her happy. 1 here. One on the south coast. And the other one in the west somewhere. I can do that.
Hello again, friend. Have you looked in on those Zarups?
What do you need done?
Just go check out the Zarup camp in the swamp. Let me know when they're no longer a threat, and I'll call off the rangers.
In the swamp. Okay. That's on the west section of the map, I think. I have not done that yet.
Right behind you.
See if I can get a surprise attack.
How'd you do that?
Place offering.
I guess.
Memorial stone to the beloved truffle farmers who were called to fly at Helia's side far too soon. We honor your sacrifice. As surely as the wilds claimed your lives, we will reclaim your lands so that your work may live on after you. Okay. There's another site down here. Then we can head onto the western section of the map. Is that on the shore? Yeah, maybe. More roots popping up out of the ground. Yeah, I guess that's what this is. Adra. Logging Foreman Journal. 12th of Priestoo. This is a decent location. Good logs. 13th of Priestoo. Colin says there's a woman in the woods. Thinks she's giving him eyes. Fool. 16th of Priestoo. Lad dashed up to me today. Said we had to stop. And had this wild look about him as though I'd insulted his mother. Told him to go home, sleep it off. Bastard sucker punched me. Eindon and Musag dragged him away. The following entry has messier handwriting and breaks the previous journal format. I'm stuck here, hidden amid the logs. He watches the carnage from afar. 4 or 5 figures, Delum gun, tear through my men. I heard screams. I hope some got away. They killed him. He brought them to us, and they killed him. Disposed of him as mercilessly as they murdered the others. In the silence, a few of them hold logs and sob. They're sorting through the piles. I can't stay here. It's now or never. The rest of the text is obscured by blood and dirt. Delimgan, I think those are like dryads or something.
Right behind you.
Another one down.
Glad that's over.
Seems like a waste to me, but it means something to them.
Memorial Stone to the invaluable loggers of Fior, whose every day was a fight for survival against the angry Delimgan of Emerald Stair. We honor your sacrifice. Surely Abaddon smiles upon your labors and the industry of Fior that was only possible thanks to your efforts. Well, I'm sure they'll be very thankful. Wherever they are. What is that down there? I'm going down. Ah, it's just a plant. Okay. Oh, yeah, I did this. Okay, this little challenge. I got the sword here. Did that already? Something up there. Who are you? Vesric's Grimoire. +1. You're a mage? Smuggler's note. I need those herbs. I don't care if they're protected by the Dalim gun. Find a way past those stuck-up trees. Oh, the Dalim gun or the... Those shades I was fighting? They might have been. I'll pay you 5 times the going rate, no questions asked. Fetch them and you'll live like a king. Get caught and, well, just don't get caught. Ah, that might be... Yeah, I thought that was a Dalim gun. Alright, Vesric's Grimoire. What kind of spells does that have? Parasitic Staff. A staff of... Summons a staff of negative energy for 30 seconds that restores essence to the wielder with every strike. Interesting. Ring of Fire. I think I'll keep my current grimoire. I like these spells. The other gravesite is way up north. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. Riverside Cave Beacon. Investigate the Zarp camp and then go to the gravesite. So we're gonna go to the western side of the map across the river.
Keep quiet.
Zombies.
I'm sick.
These guys have gone mad.
That it?
Moonstone. And Adelaro Scrawlings. A note. Run away with me, Balena. Fior will never understand us. They build walls around the forest. They tell us what we can dream. We'll find the tree together. We'll eat the flowers. We'll drink the rain. We'll run. The world belongs to us. Smart. Yeah, just eat. Eat the rot. Make a nice mushroom risotto. Why not? Okay, let's head to the Zarup camp. Now, if I remember correctly, I was told that by one of the NPCs that the Zarups here are not hostile?
Farmers were right. These Zarups don't seem interested in eating us at all.
Maybe we can talk to him. Take me to your leader.
Cave up on the cliff. Maybe these Zarups are protecting something.
Anyone here I can talk to? There's some treasure in there. Alright, let's go in the cave.
Right. Smells like Zarups in here.
Come closer now. I know you're there. Don't worry. My friends here will.
Did you manage to tame the Zarups? There's someone here. Let me just loot the place here. What's up, Amadio?
Ah, there you are. I appreciate your restraint. Most people would have a hard time walking among a camp full of Zarups.
Are you controlling these Zarups somehow?
Controlling, yes. Exploiting? No, I don't think so. As a practitioner of magic yourself, you probably already know what's happening here. These Zarups and I have formed a symbiosis, like the poor frog and the abyss viper.
Gods help me. This guy is making sense.
I provide them with safety, prey, and peace, and they help me further some of my more controversial goals.
Such as? A cipher, perhaps? Some kind of mind control magic?
Precisely. How wonderful to speak with someone with such arcane knowledge after all this time alone. You may have noticed a couple of things about Emerald Stair. The people are pushing against nature, and nature is pushing back. The Animancers with their soul machines are poisoning the land, driving it to find new ways to protect itself. As a result, the plants are rising up, and the land has afflicted us with the Dream Scourge. It is doing what it can to survive.
So you're forcing the Zarups to break the farmers' machines to save the land?
Yes, that's exactly it. We destroy the Animancer's equipment, remove the threat, and the land can struggle and grow as has always been intended. Meanwhile, I protect my Zarup friends and keep them from carrying out the bloodier raids they might have done without my direction.
But I still don't know that there's a direct connection between the Animancers and the Blight. Because this Blight is in the other area as well, but there's no Animancers. I need to speak with my companions.
I may not love animancy, but I don't trust this guy at all. You don't settle an honest dispute by sneaking and sabotaging.
I hate to say it, but if there's a chance that animancy is causing the Dream Scourge, this Nimdude might be in the right.
But don't really have enough information to make an informed decision here. I suppose we could just say whatever and then come back and kill him if I need to. You're just trying to protect the land. I support that. No, we probably can't. This will probably end the quest. I'll let him live.
Good. I hoped you would reach that conclusion on your own. Now, if only the Rangers would call off their patrols, my friends would be free to carry out their work in peace. If you would, kindly ask the farmers to tell the Rangers there is no further Zarep threat. Once you do that, return to me, and I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
Alright, I'm not going to finish that quest just yet. Can I even attack him at this point? Let me see here.
Welcome back.
Oh, okay, I can tell him I've changed my mind.
Ask the farmers to call off the...
Okay. So I can still change my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I decide what to do there.
Plan makes sense to me. Doubt smashing a few machines will bring an end to the Dream Scourge, though.
Yeah, I doubt it. Before I decide what to do there, I want to make some more progress on the main quest line. Whoops. Okay, there's another site here where I can leave an offering. Decaying skeleton wizard.
Unheard.
Just standing guard?
Remind me not to speak rude.
Oh boy. Crap. Damn, archers are annoying.
Nice job, everyone.
Get out of the electrified water, Marius. Don't stand in there. Leave offering.
Think about this when we're all eating leaf stew tonight.
Memorial stone to the brave Fiorian settlers that attempted to tame the swamplands. We leave you to the site to honor your sacrifice. May Corona welcome you with open arms and guide you on a safe journey around the wheel. There's more of them. And we got an Adra pillar. Let's see, any more conversations with Marius or Kai? Nope. Okay, then we're just gonna pass time till morning. Alright, let's have a look here. Investigate the Ogre's Cave. That's part of a detective quest, I think. Let's see. Yeah. 2 senior rangers have gone missing while on duty, and Captain Asciano fears they may have been murdered by one of their own. Rangers Dorso and Casagrada were the last to see them alive. And, let's see. Ranger Casagrada is Verano's partner and was with him when he went missing. Look for Casagrada at his new post near the docks. We talked to him already. Monado went to investigate a cave where an ogre and disgraced animancer have made their home. The cave is located on a hillside. Yeah, how does this cave relate to this? Monado, that's the... Oh, 2 rangers have gone missing. Those rangers that went missing were Monado and Verano. Okay. Yeah, Monado went to investigate the ogre cave. That's over here. Let's go west. We gotta get rid of the chanters here. I think those are the healers.
We're on your right. Good fighting.
Hard from the other side. Oh, I can't jump on that, really?
Yeah.
Hail, traveler!
Who are you? Can I have this?
Good to see you again, Envoy. I told you we'd cross paths once more. If you need to restock, I have some new wares.
Who are you again? How have your travels been since you left onshore?
Well, uneventful enough. Gods be praised. But let's just say I'm more grateful than ever for this hand-me-down equipment. The spoiling.
Traveling here all by yourself?
Vicious. And even the less mobile plant life seems like it wants me dead.
What are you doing camped out here?
Oh, just taking a bit of a breather before I continue. I'd much rather rest a bit here than in Shatterscarp. I've heard the desert can be brutal.
Anything else you can tell me about Shatterscarp?
Not much, unfortunately. There's a settlement in the region. Third Born, I believe it's called. Hardy folks. Otherwise, you can expect blazing sands and, if the rumors are true, dream thralls. Poor bastards. If it wasn't the only way to Solace Keep, I'd be avoiding the place like the... well, like the Dream Scourge.
Alright, let's see what you've got. You've got exceptional gear. Awakened Adra. Oh, sure, I'll buy it. Why not? You got lockpicks. I'll buy all of them. I'll buy her grog. I can use that to, heal poison, I think. sell some stuff I don't need. Thank you very much. Are you gonna get mad if I unlock this? With the lockpicks I just bought from you? Nah, she don't care. Okay, let's see if we can find a way inside. First of all, let's have a look inside. Does it look like there's something in there? Yes. So there is a way inside. Ah. There's a bridge there.
Yeah.
Whoa. Can't believe I was able to climb that.
Stand back.
Oh, I thought Helia was all about art, birds, and pretty things.
Idol of Covert Plots, Gone Shrine, Totem Fragment. Sweet. That's one totem fragment. Okay, let's get back up there. See if we can find another path up there, like up here. Nah, let's just go the way I came. Oh, the original path I took. I don't think it's really intended that I get up here in this way. I don't know, maybe it is. The shroom people. Sporling bruiser. Oh, they got crabby claws. Oh no, they're more like tendrils. Ow, ow. Out of stamina.
Take a moment, people.
Aha. One of two devices activated. The other one... Not really sure where it is. There it is. We got a blood trail. This is the ogre cave? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm gonna pause the game here for a moment. Moment real quick. I gotta get some more coffee and just get up, stretch my legs a little bit. And I'll be back in 3 to 4 minutes. And we'll go in the ogre cave. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Well, let's head in. See if we can find the body of this guy, or maybe he got out. This missing soldier. Who knows? The blood trail could have been from his companion who escaped. If he did have a companion, I'm not sure this guy did. Memoir of a Visionary, Volume 2. After my exile from Ansezen's academy, I left my beautiful city for another equally as magnificent, Spirento. Unfortunately, word had already spread, and not a single academy in all of the republics would have me. At that point, I fell into a deep depression. Without access to their resources, I would not be able to continue my work, my research, my calling. The next few months passed in a haze of pain and wine. Lots of wine. I eventually received a letter from a sympathetic colleague whose name shall not be mentioned, lest they become ostracized for aiding me. This letter mentioned the existence of a far-flung place that may be in need of a man with my talents, Fior Mes Inverno. With what little coin remained, I bartered passage to the living lands to start my life anew. Maybe they're the ones that brought animancy to the region. Memoir of a Visionary, Volume 3. Did I miss Volume 1? Not that I can see. Alright, Volume 3. Oh, God. It's very long. Life in Fior Mesiverna was better than I expected. The ingenuity of the people is truly remarkable. They are able to accomplish feats of animancy that would leave the Republic's brightest animancers in shock. And all with scavenged resources and refurbished machinery. Unlike those that exiled me, men like Maxim Videro and Pierre Quilici understand that the march of progress is not always a pleasant process. But alas, even if they found the act of building a better body repulsive, grave robber, they called me. Oh, so he's not the one who brought animancy here. He wants to build his own Frankenstein? Did he create the ogre that's in here? And so once more I was exiled. Lost and alone in the woods, I got cornered by murderous sporelings and was certain my time was at its end. That is, until the most unlikely savior appeared, the ogre Ulrask. A paragon of his kind. I am proud to say he's become a genuine friend. With his help, I was able to scavenge enough equipment to create for myself a humble but functional workshop. This, unfortunately, required a few raids of Fior's outlying farms. I consider it fair compensation for the aid I rendered unto them. A small piece of parchment sticks out from this book with hastily scribbled script. Note to self, retrieve equipment, and Memoir Volume 1 from the locked storage room. Ah, okay, that's where Volume 1 is. Check to see that the essence generators still work. Wow, even the animancers were like, this guy's into some weird shit. Get rid of him. Letter to Vitor. Oh man, it's too long. Master Vitor, I have only had your device running for a few days, but I felt I must write to you immediately and thank you for your generosity in sharing your plans and materials lists with me. As you can infer from the tardiness of my correspondence, it took me several months to source the necessary supplies, and another at least to put them all together. And in the end, your design came together flawlessly. Thank you, Vitor, for giving this aged godlike hope. I shall ever be your grateful student, Sargemus. Very godlike. I felt there was a hole in my life, a yearning for discovery, a project worthy of wholly subsuming my mind beneath, and I see now that it is animancy. Well, he didn't bring animancy here, but looks like he really got into it himself. Here's Ulrask.
There's something unnatural here.
Oh. The ogre. He's got a mace with animancy. I don't even know what that is. Battery, whatever that is on it. Weird. Oh boy. Get away from him. Oh, this guy's tough. Help! Wake up.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Another win, but who's counting?
Dead Animancer. Grimoire of Entropy. The ogre turn on him? Journal of Ranger Monado. Written in script that resembles the scratching of a bird's talon, this journal recounts the last few days in the life of Ranger Monado. As you scan through the text, several excerpts stand out. Several days ago. I am certain there is a traitor among us, though I seem to be alone in this. I suspect 3 of my fellow Rangers, but I don't want to take any further steps until I'm more certain. 2 days later, I found tracks matching our standard issue boots leading away from the outpost and well beyond our usual patrol routes. I cannot risk asking Captain Asierno for clearance to follow these trails. The time spent returning to headquarters will allow my quarry to escape. I hope she will forgive my insubordination. 2 more days later, the tracks lead to an area east of Lake Lacuna. I dare not follow any closer for now. Any of my suspects would be capable of detecting me if I continued past this point. 1 day later, I have lost the traitor's trail. I suspect they discovered I was tracking them. I will search for the trail a little longer, then I will return home to find another lead. 1 day ago, I have confided in Ranger Dorso my fears, and she agrees it's likely we're being undermined from the outside. I suspect the Steel Garrote, whose masked leader has been spotted in the valley. Dorso has invited me to hunt with her tomorrow, and she has agreed to keep our outing secret so as not to alert the Garrote's contact among the Rangers. With her help, I have no doubt I'll know who the traitor is by this time tomorrow. Could have been Dorso. Am I gonna have to wind up accusing someone? Awakened Adra. Ogre Blood. There it is. Hey, Doge, how's it going? Good morning. Good to see ya. Okay, I did get a new Grimoire of Entropy. Let's see, what kind of spells does this have? Corrosive Siphon. Causes poison. And basically health steal. That could be interesting. Black Bow summons a magical bow for 30 seconds with arrows that deal high poison. Okay. Pull of Yora, cast upon a location to pierce the beyond, pulling 2 nearby enemies and suspending them in the vortex. That's an interesting grimoire.
You ever seen a backstabbing ogre? Didn't think so.
So this ranger was tracking the traitor somewhere east of Lake Lacuna. Might be the waterfall cave. That's where the Steel Garrote were. They were setting up there to attack Fiormis Averno. Okay. Let's see. So now we gotta find where Verano went. Rangers Casagrada and Verano were separated while fighting bandits. Investigate the homestead southwest of Fior near Naku Tedek. That's down here. Let's do that. See if we can get this quest done before we move on. Let's see. I can level up here. 1 skill point available. Unlock level 10 grimoire spells. Decrease essence penalty for light and medium armor by 25. I think I want that. That'll give me a little more essence. Or, I don't know, Crackling Bolt level 3, rank 3. Let's just do that. More damage. And attribute points. Yeah, I got 1 attribute point. More intellect? Yeah. You just started playing Fallout 4 again? Oh, nice. You're playing on console? PlayStation? Xbox? Well, my favorite companion is Nick Valentine. He's the most interesting. Strong is probably the least interesting. Piper's good too. What about you, though? What's your favorite companion?
We got them all.
Ancient grotto. Do I want to go in there? Huh, okay. Sure. Oh yeah, those are... Yeah, they're all pretty good. Most of the companions are pretty great in Fallout 4. Can't really go wrong with any of them. Old Nuna.
Remember the strangle root. Be quiet.
Big Bear. Yeah, the only companion I really don't like that much is Strong. He's kind of amusing, but... That's about all he has going for him. There's more popping up out of nowhere.
Coming from your right.
That was a bounty. Which companion will I romance? Well, probably just Piper to get the bonus. I don't really care about... I'm not really gonna, like, do any kind of, you know, role-playing, that kind of thing. But, yeah, I do want to do it for the bonus. Just for the resting bonus. Sleep, and if they're in the area, you get an XP bonus. So I'll just leave Piper in Sanctuary and... Whenever I sleep, I'll get an XP bonus. That's my only consideration when deciding which one to romance. Okay, what's down here? Oh God. Gonna die. Okay, try that again. Piper? Yeah, some people find her annoying. I don't. I like that she's so positive. Plus, I just have a naturally positive disposition toward reporters in general. So I think that's cool.
Aye, aye.
Oh, smells like a whale's insides.
Ow, that's hurting me. Is that toxic? Oh God. I want that plant. I hear something. There's another treasure here somewhere. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Alright, well, I think we're done in here. Oh yeah, you feel close to home because of their accents. Oh yeah, you're British, right? Yeah, Kate's cool. I'll try Kate pretty soon. I want to get all their perks, or as many of them as I can. Oh, I can't get up there. Overgrown homestead. I can unlock it with a few lockpicks or a homestead key. Let's see if I can find the key. Bard. Yeah, McCready's cool. I think he's the only character that carries over from Fallout 3. Pretty sure he is. Homestead key. Well, there it is. Wasn't hard to find.
Ready, aim.
Aye, aye.
There? Quiet as the depths.
Bandits.
Never mind.
Must have been the wind. Oh, that lightning spell tore him up.
That's all of them.
Ah, more bandits down there. Okay. We'll check that out in a moment. I want to pick these berries. Oops. Can I? There we go. We'll eat a rabbit. Okay, let's use this key. Get into this house here.
Anyone else feel a draft? There. I bet there's something behind that broken window.
You think?
Stay alert. Just in case.
They don't need to tell me to check for loot. I'm pretty thorough, I would say. Bloody warning. Let this be a lesson. Do not mess with the Trantons. When we come to collect our protection fee, it had better be ready in full. Otherwise, your home, your coin, and your lives are forfeit. Oh man, they killed him. They didn't want to pay the protection fee. Okay, that's another path. Just leads up here. That house has been completely... Oh god. Eaten up by the roots. Ow. Hard, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting in there. Yeah, Codsworth is fun to have around. Just because he's the only character in the game that's from pre-war. No, not really, but he's the only companion that's the character interacts with that he knew pre-war.
Keep quiet.
Oh god.
Nice shot.
Kai. Can't handle one archer? What are you doing up there, Kai? Ah, this is the barred door. Okay. Oh yeah, Cat King, Picklocks. They all have their own little things that they can do, which is pretty cool. Tranton boys are done for.
Who's ready for more?
Tranton signet ring. Tranton family grieves. Plus 20% dodge distance, plus 10% move speed, plus 20 max health. Okay. Brigand armor. Your companions deal plus 20% damage. They don't do a whole lot of damage anyway, so I don't think that's going to help too much. Plus 2 might. Well, that's good. It's actually pretty good. But it's heavy armor. I got Trenton family talisman, plus 3 perception. I think I'll wear that. Plus 3 perception, that's a nice boost. That could help in some conversations.
Yeah.
What was that? There was like a roar. Note from Big Willie. The Rangers are on to us. We can't shake them off our trail, but we can give them a damn good reason to stop. Try and isolate 1 or 2 of them out in the wild. Pick off the runt of the litter and bring them here. Either the Rangers back off or we send our guest back to Fjord in pieces. BWT. Big Willie. Oh, I'm overburdened. Well, let's have a look at the armor before I scrap it. Fancy. Oh, you're still alive. Okay, that didn't work. Do I have a... I need to cast a... I need to use ice on that. Do I have an ice grenade? Yeah, here we go. You're free.
Many thanks, my friends. Much as I hate to say it, there's no way I could have fought past those bastards on my own. Name's Verano. I'd love to stay and give proper thanks, but Ranger Asierno needs my report.
Ranger Casagrada sent us to find you.
Well, that's charming. I'm glad he remembered me. I came here with Ranger Casagrada to scout this area out. We got a tip that a force of bandits was gathering at this old homestead. One of us must have stepped on a twig, because they spotted us right away. When I squared off, Casagrada ran the other way. Said he was going to grab Dorso for backup.
There were definitely more than a couple of bandits when I got here.
After Casagrada left, several more bandits joined the fight. They overwhelmed me and took me hostage. I overheard them talking about meeting someone next to a root-strangled tree with a view of the town. They seemed to think their contact was one of the rangers.
Ah, maybe we can
But that would make that
find out who the traitor is.
a traitor.
A root-strangled tree. It could be Ranger Dorso. We found Ranger Monato's corpse. His journal mentioned Ranger Dorso.
Monato's dead. Helia, bless our steps. He was the best tracker of all of us. What a shame. A real shame. Damn. I know Dorso and Monato were close once. I imagine she'll be devastated to hear about his death.
Could Dorso have killed Monato? She seems to be the last person he spoke to.
I can't fathom that. They were as close as siblings once. Not any longer, though. Listen, Dorso can be hard to know, but I don't believe she's a traitor.
Okay. Ranger Dorso didn't seem to know about Monato's death.
That's not impossible. Monato and Dorso both patrol alone now, and they can be out of contact for a day or two at a time if they really put their minds to it. And they've been busy ignoring each other for weeks.
I thought they had a falling out.
Yes, it was an argument. A big one. About you, actually.
Me?
Seems you can't go anywhere without stirring up talk.
I mean, not about you specifically, Envoy, but about your people and their presence in Paradise. We were drinking down by the river. Dorso was arguing that we should contact your ambassador, see if he could send some troops our way.
To deal with the Animancers?
Yes, she's never liked them much. None of the foreign kids do. Can't say I blame her. I mean, raising our dead to work the fields. That's just wrong, no matter how you figure it.
It's a little weird.
Renato wouldn't hear it. He was furious she'd even considered it. Said if he caught her sending missives to Hildgard, he'd kill her himself.
What? Surely that was just Tempers talking.
I don't think he meant it. Monato's not that kind of man. But when it comes to your people, he has, well, had a hair trigger.
So Monato didn't take too kindly to our presence here on the island, but Dorso had other ideas. Yeah, sounds like she likes our presence here. I've met no shortage of people in the living lands with strong opinions about us.
The longer you people are here, the more common that will become. The living lands doesn't want to be tamed, Envoy. Well, I should start hobbling back. Thanks again for looking out. I owe you one, and Casagrada owes us both. If you're in the area, go see Captain Asierno at the watchtower. She'll be glad to see you.
I'm not sure what to make.
Maybe they wanted to Dorso and the Steel Garrote wanted to attack the city and blow it up. They had a lot of explosives. Blame the Animancers so that our people would send soldiers here. Maybe. I'll have to talk to Dorso again. Okay, what does the journal say? The bandits were supposed to meet the ranger contact at a root-strangled tree to the west of Fjord. Okay, so we might be able to meet the contact there. Probably Dorso. I gotta get up there, go around. Root strangled tree, that's what I'm looking for. There. Oh, they see me. Hide. Oh, dang it.
Nice work.
Okay, here's the tree I'm looking for. Clandestine note. Written in a precise and careful hand, this note seems to set up a meeting in another location. Assuming you find this letter intact and in time, before you go any further, make sure you haven't been followed to this location. Having stalked bandits in this forest before, I know the usual level of care you people take, and I generally find it lacking. Once you're certain you weren't followed, come to my camp at the mouth of the river, southwest of Fjord, and we'll discuss how you can further help me bring order to the valley. Don't make me regret our accord. There's no name. This is all leading me to the waterfall cave, which I've already been to. Yeah, Doge. All super mutants were caused by FEV, forced evolutionary virus. Yeah, their mutation is not due to radiation. Oh, can I just jump down there? Yeah, it's a virus that the West Tech was working on, I think, for the military. Is there an easy way down? Let's see. There we go. Dorso, it is you.
Envoy? What are you... Huh. You're full of surprises. I was expecting someone else, but I think this could work out better for both of us.
She's gonna pretend that she was, sort of a double agent. You're gonna pretend you're on our side, aren't you? Who were you expecting?
Just a few friends. Though it seems they were no longer inclined to meet with me after you let their hostage go. Once you hear my side, Envoy, I think you'll agree I was only trying to help.
Uh-huh. I don't think she killed Monado. Maybe she did. I take it you're the one who killed Monado?
Unfortunately.
Oh.
I didn't want to, but he forced my hand. I thought I was clever. Skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Monato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. He'd completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good.
You were working with the bandits who kidnapped Verano?
After a fashion.
Unbelievable.
They were a means to
She's
it.
very upfront about it.
Tell them that everyone likes to feel special. They were supposed to kill Verano, but I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ransomed him back to us instead. Idiots.
What were you trying to do?
I'm preparing Emerald Stair for Adir's arrival, obviously. Your people have already pacified Paradis, with contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best, Dorso. The Envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
And I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner or later. I'm helping us avoid resistance and bloodshed when they do.
Why would you betray the Rangers like this?
Fiori's wasting away, Envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet. I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir. Then we can turn things around like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe. But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself.
Were you working with the steel garrote in the cave nearby? Because I kinda killed them.
You killed them all?
Yep.
But they were going to... So all of this was for nothing?
Uh-huh.
I betrayed the Rangers. I killed my friends. For nothing? Gods curse you, Envoy.
Here we go.
She mad.
Everyone okay?
Turned her into a pile of ash. Exceptional dagger. The dagger she used to murder her friends. Cooked rabbit, eat it. Yeah, the FEV, sorry, I know you asked about that like 15 minutes ago. But, yeah, the FEV alters your DNA in a way. I think it changes your DNA to like from a double helix to a quadruple helix or something. And that, just makes you more resistant to things like, radiation. That's basically what makes them big and strong and powerful. Okay, well that's that. Return to Ranger Captain Asierno. Yeah, there he is. There's the captain. There's an ash pile. I'm back.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me.
Good news, bad news. Masoni was right. There was a killer, and it was Ranger Dorso. I could also lie. I don't want to do that.
My gods. I can't believe this.
Ilia's wings uplift us.
She's been with the Ranger since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fotito. This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now?
She's an ash pile at the bottom of the waterfall.
Without the trial? Good gods.
Frontier justice. That's what a traitor deserves.
Masoni, please. Where's her body now, Envoy?
Her ashes are near the mouth of the river by the waterfall. Gestures vaguely at the wilderness. You know, around.
I'll send a few of the senior rangers out to find her.
Thank you, Masso. What a nightmare. I don't know what I'm going to tell my men. A traitor in the Rangers. This situation beggars belief. Do you know why she did it?
Dorsa was trying to create the conditions for an Adarian takeover.
Be serious, Envoy.
She was always talking about how we needed strength. Do you remember, Masso? More swords, more coin. And she complained that animancy wouldn't fix our problems. But I didn't think she had so little faith in Fior.
No one took her seriously.
Evidently, she was quite serious about it. I didn't want to believe it could be her. Gods beyond, what a mess. Thank you, Envoy. Ranger Monato has been properly avenged, and now I have a lot of work to do to rebuild my squad.
I hope things get easier for you from here out.
I suppose anything is possible. Here's your reward. It's the least we can do for your assistance. Thank you again. Step carefully out there. We are living through strange times.
Indeed.
I hope this at least lets them clean up their ranks.
Alright, I got a unique gun. Bullets bounce to hit an additional enemy within range. Ricochet. I don't really use these guns. Let's see, maybe I will. We'll put that as my alternate weapon. I can use it when my mana runs out. Oh my god, that is a fast reload. Impressive.
Not since their queen died. Why?
Well, I've been thinking of
Thinking of what?
introducing myself.
To a
What?
Delimgun.
They seem lonely and experienced.
It's your funeral.
Don't try to make friends with a Delum gun. Okay, Elder Offerings. Let's return to Rosanna. We left offerings at all 3 grave sites. That's in the city. Kill the Delum gun. Ah, bounty. Okay, we can do that. Gilded skull. It's a trinket. Reduces the cooldown for second wind by 15%. I don't need second wind. That's for bad players. That's for scrubs. I'm not a scrub.
One for you!
They're coming for the queen.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Wild mushroom stew. Looks delicious. Leithorn cheese wheel. I'm sure it's still edible. Cool mural. Okay, where am I? I want to fully explore this area, so we're gonna go east here a little bit. There we go. Fast travel. Root-bound godless ruins.
On your right.
Ow, ow, ow.
Another glorious battle.
So that's just a stairway going up. Okay. The Deathclaw? Deathclaw is not a mutated animal. Deathclaw is genetically engineered. I think they were around I think they were around pre-war, but their origins are not really that clear. But they are genetically modified. They're not mutated animals. Oh god. Got him. Oh god, I did not mean to slide. Crap. Well, that's embarrassing.
Right behind you.
How'd you do that?
Ow.
That's one for us.
Okay, let's try this again without getting myself killed. A lot of dead rangers out here.
Come and get me. One for you. I think I sprained my shoulder.
Okay, where are we? The Delum gun is pretty close. Right up here. What's up there? That's a big tree. Looks like a former training ground for the Rangers.
Nice tree fort. Good visibility of the area.
Someone's here.
More strictly than we already are.
Oh, there are Rangers here. Okay.
We're going to need to ration more strictly than we already are.
So it's not abandoned.
Definitely a nice defensible set. Not bad.
Needed firewood. Rangers, be on the lookout for firewood when you're on patrol. Anything will do, just make sure it's dry. I know that's not an easy thing to find, but please do what you can. Our reserves are running uncomfortably low, and I don't want to be left unable to communicate with our leaders in case of emergency. A gentle reminder. Rangers of the Western Outpost, please read this very carefully. If your name is not Ranger Vincenzo, then do not eat the rations marked Ranger Vincenzo. We may be posted way out here in the woods, but that's no excuse for acting like animals. Kindly, Ranger Vincenzo, to whom the rations actually belong. Someone's been stealing his lunch. Someone stole his lunchbox. Drink his Capri Sun.
Gods above. I knew I left my rations in the tent before patrol, and now they're gone. As soon as I find out who took them, they'll be sorry. I was looking forward to those rations too.
Are you Vincenzo? There's rations all over the place. They're all mine.
Any port in a storm. or shrine?
Well, I was certainly not expecting such a distinguished guest at my humble outpost here. Some heads up would have been nice.
How would they have told you about me?
We have signal fires for a reason, you know.
Anything in the region I should know about?
Besides the usual encroaching wilds and angry primordials, you mean? Well, there are the Trantons. Or there were. We have you to thank for that, don't we?
They're all dead.
Well then, on behalf of everyone of Fjord, allow me to thank you. Truly. Now, I really must be returning to my duties. Safe travels to you.
Okay, is that where they light their signal fires? Well, if firewood's hard to come by, they better come up with another method of communicating.
Give me a moment.
Ancient memory.
Join you in gawking at the view and my legs stop swearing at me.
Alright, be right back, Kai and Marius. I'm gonna be in my own head in a minute for a minute here.
We have been here before. The distant winds breathe soft across your skin too?
You know I'm a stranger here. Is this a past life bleeding through?
Flesh in the soil, worms in the flesh. A splash of hot blood seeps into the loam. Now, our memory is a wound, reopened. It didn't have to die.
Show me what you can remember.
Twin stars fall through night and collide beside the sea. Nekad and Enhekala. The arc of one bright light obliterates the other. You are Enhekala, a Tabaru Sinakis. You speak for the garden, and for us, the gardener. You have not seen Nekad for 10 years on the day you come to blows. Which memory of him is true?
A warm, wry smile. We embrace. Or gritted teeth and a bellowed challenge. Cold sweat dripping from my brow. The thrusts I parry. A whispered curse. He knocks a drink off the table and scowls. We've always argued, but never like this. Let's go with the argument.
You fought often and bitterly. But who was Nekad to us in Hekala? Help us to remember.
My brother, my lover, my mentor, my rival. My brother.
Nekad, your stalwart protector. Before the elders came to take you from each other, he defended you against the world. He would hurt anyone for you. Even the Tabaru Sinakis, who was to be your mentor. Nekad nearly beat him into the dust. Did you feel safe with him?
What little safety I could find in the living lands was in his strength. I trusted him before anyone.
You learned loyalty from him. He taught us too. What did Nekad learn from us?
It's kind of interesting the way they do this. I'm just shaping the past here with my responses. You can... There's no right or wrong answer here. You just shape the way things were by whatever your responses here were. Are. Let's see. What did Nekad learn from us? Tolerance. Your intentions are sound, but you are young, as are our people. We were growing up together.
You should both have been afraid. There was a disaster. In a temper, we did something terrible. Many of our people died. It was why you built it, Naku Tedek. But in Hekala, what did we do?
Your confusion erupted a volcano beneath the ocean. A wave devoured the coast. Sure.
The flood took a village with it. We recall a shard of memory. A wave, like a towering wall, high enough to shake the moon. We ran to the hills, but the stinging water followed us. We drowned alone. We looked with horror upon what we had done. How could you bear to speak to us?
I struggled not to hate you. I resented how much power you wielded over us.
We mourned your turn away from us. We did not mean to hurt the village. We could not understand. After the crisis passed, the people wailed in agony. Did the dead forever wander the nothing of the in-between? You proposed an easy road for their souls to travel on, Naku Tedek, where you returned the dying to the Adra and their bodies to the soil.
I composted their bodies to make rich soils for our fields. Our dead would want us to eat well. I gave the grieving, let's see. I gave the grieving comfort that their loved ones would swiftly return.
Hurt, compassion, healing. We should like that to be our way. Yet Nikad, your brother, opposed Naku Tedek's construction with his every breath and word. How could he despise your mission? We do not remember why.
Well, we can choose why. Tradition. In Naku Tedek, I sought to change the old ways and give our people hope or power. Nikad feared the other Tabaru Sanakas, and I would use the temple to gain control. Jealousy. My plan for the site was chosen over his, and he resented me the glory. Tradition, I think. I sought to change the old ways and give our people hope.
Preserving the old ways was the hinge Nikad's life turned upon. Without his purpose, he would have been lost for how to live. Your brother Nikad was a story keeper, and our people's stories say that your souls are wild things. Your souls leave your bodies and run free across the land to enter death and return to life in their own time. So it has been, and so Nikad believed it should always be. Why did you betray him?
I didn't betray him. His hostility to Naku Tedek was a betrayal of me.
Trust, faith, willingness to concede that others might know best. This is what preoccupied you. We remember now. When he finally saw Naku Tedek and understood what you had built, what did Nikad do?
He haunted me in the night market and attacked me in the street.
He cornered you in an alley, He shoved you into a wall. He begged to know why you stole true reincarnation from the people. His tears shone. He did not wait for you to answer. He pulled a knife from his belt. The torchlight flickered on the steel. He held it to your throat. What did you do, Enhekala, when your brother threatened your life?
What's the lore so far? Oh god. Oh, don't ask me that. Well, this has... What's happening right now is just, we're kind of recalling a previous life that we lived. This doesn't really have much to do with the story, with what's going on right now. At least, the two aren't really directly connected in a way that I know of yet. Basically, the story is, there's a blight in this land, the Living Lands they call it, and I was sent here by the Emperor to investigate this blight, and I'm a godling, which means I'm like sponsored by a god. I'm special in that way. But this person, the voice, and me were like the same person, I think. I learned a bit about this last time, but I can't remember it. The lore here. But right now we're just recalling past life. What did I do when my brother threatened my life? Nekad couldn't bring himself to kill me. In his moment of weakness, I killed him. I wrestled the knife from Nekad's hands and killed him with it.
We remember. Steel on steel. A spurt of blood. A sound of pain. You stood over him and wept. Could he have been right?
I think the voice is a previous incarnation of me.
What did you feel as he died?
And so this is a previous incarnation of both of us, I think. Forgiveness, we both stayed true to our beliefs.
You planted a tree near Naku Tedek to remember him by. As it grew, we learned that we should not pass judgment, but observe. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Right. Increase maximum essence by 10%. We got a remembrance of Enkela. Godlike ability passive. I'm back, Marius.
Interesting little exchange. We can talk back at camp.
Keep your eyes peeled, Envoy.
So, in the past life, we founded, Naku Tedek.
Yeah.
Oh boy, don't jump down there. Still alive. Okay, let's get this bounty here. But, yeah, if you're asking about the lore, the lore in these games, or this game, is pretty deep. I can't really explain it all to you. It takes place in the Pillars of Eternity universe, so... if you're really interested in the lore of this world, you have to play those games. I played the first one. Crap. Get up, Marius. Don't be a little baby. Oh, they knocked me over.
That was fun.
That's all of them? Gotta grab their heads as proof. Okay, let's go back to the city. Tell this old lady about the offerings, turn in these bounties.
You return! Have you visited all 3 grave sites?
I sure did.
Thank you for helping the dead to rest, my friend. You have done Fiora a great service.
And wasted perfectly good food in the process.
Quiet, Marius.
Will you stand and pray with me?
Absolutely not. I believe you've completely lost your mind. I'd like to, but we really must be going.
Another time, perhaps.
Excuse me.
Well then, allow me to thank you properly. Please, take this token of Bareth's favor.
Bareth's blessed ward.
From her path for just a moment longer. May the usher find you quickly, Aimiko.
and ferry you gently to the next life.
It is a trinket plus 20% damage reduction against vessels. Don't need it. Companion abilities. Yeah, my companions have one skill point to spend. We can level them up. Marius's attacks slow any hit enemies or reduce enemy damage. Reduce enemy damage, we'll do that. Maiming shots. Kai. Reduce cooldown for fire and ire by 50%. Do it.
I was once like you. Weird.
Okay, let's hit the bounty board.
Welcome back. You are here to collect a bounty, huh? Whose death am I recording?
Old Nuna.
Impressive. I wonder if my theory about her is correct.
I felt a powerful presence from her, more so than the average bear.
Is that so? Huh, how fascinating. Here's hoping I get approved to study the flow of essence into the region's fauna after all this is done.
Those Delimgan won't be bothering anyone else.
If only we could find a way to coexist with them. But I suppose it is in their nature to oppose innovation. Huh? Nature?
Oh god. I have put Beldereno to rest.
From the depths of my soul, I thank you. May their poor souls find peace in their rest.
Don't remember who Beldereno is. The Tranton's days are over.
Good. Outlaws living off the hard work of others deserve nothing less. Perfetto! That's all of them!
Glad I was able to help.
As am I. At last I can turn my attention to more important things. Oh, how I've missed my research. Oh, please take this. It's from my personal collection of essence-infused oddities. I have a feeling you will find it of more use than I would.
Tree of Life. It's a shield. Slowly regenerate up to 30% of your max health. Less damage. Let's break it down. Okay, let's set up camp. So I can have a quick chat with my companions. Kai wants to talk to me.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. At least she got what was coming to her.
That's surprising coming from you. Aren't you all for giving people the benefit of the doubt?
Well, yeah. But there are some lines you don't cross. Turning on your own people is one of them.
Every hard and fast rule has some exceptions.
I'd hope this one doesn't. But you're right. More often than not. Just please be careful.
I've kind of already turned on my own people by murdering or killing the Steel Garrote. Hey, what is this about?
I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast.
What are you trying to say?
Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour their own too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with.
I've got questions about you.
My favorite subject.
You've got a lot to say about second chances.
I'm well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes, and the rest of us can grow, with a little time and grace.
Uh-huh. And what mistake are you still running from?
If I had to list them all, we'd be talking all night. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have?
Who's Tama, and what are we retrieving from his cabin?
He was my commander and thirdborn. But he was more than that, too. A mentor, friend. Tama helped me out when I first came to the Living Lands over a decade ago. I was still figuring myself out.
Was. This is you, having figured yourself out.
Hey, now I know I can't stomach rusk snout milk. As for what we'll find, I don't know any more than you.
Really?
All I know is he said it was his most prized possession. And seeing as he was on his deathbed at the time, I wasn't of a mind to ask.
Why have you been putting this off?
No, same reason I've got dirty dishes and unmended trousers back home, I guess.
You're the only one I know who can sew for an hour and wind up with a bigger hole than you started with.
Next time you get assassinated, Marius will be the one stitching you up.
Yeah, we never did do his quest. Never went to his cabin. It's somewhere out west. You don't want to talk about it? That's fine.
I'd rather have Marius come at me with a blunt needle. You know how sometimes you leave a thing unfinished for too long and it just grows bigger and bigger in your mind?
Yes.
I
guess.
Need to see what he left me. Whether it's one of his old books or one of those fossils he was always collecting.
You just need to know what it is.
Right. Exactly. Enough from me. We've got a long road ahead. Get some rest, Envoy.
That'll do. What about you? I don't think he has anything new to say.
Envoy?
Let's talk about Emerald Stair. Heard anything interesting? Yeah, we already talked about this.
Careful in the western areas of Emerald Stair. Something lives out there, and I don't really care to know what. Right, changing the subject. Pleasant dreams.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about that already. Let's see. Can we do any upgrades? No. I can upgrade my armor. I'd have to craft some of these materials. That's okay. We'll put that off for now. Okay, well, I think that'll do it for this stream. Been going for about 3.5 hours now. And we'll get back to Avowed on Thursday, I hope. My streaming schedule has been pretty messed up and all over the place, but I'm hoping I can get back to this again this Thursday. So we got quite a bit done in this area, quite a few side quests completed, explored a bit of the western region, finally solved the mystery of the missing rangers, and did some other things. Yeah, there's the cabin there. Okay. So we got a few more things to do here, and then we'll get back on the main quest here in the city. Someone we have to talk to. So we'll get that done next time. And then Friday, more 9 Souls. Tomorrow I'll stream something. I don't know what exactly. Probably more Doom, but there is another game I wanted to maybe stream, Tinkerlands. It's a game that I made a video of the demo, and I liked it quite a bit. Now it's out in early access, and I bought it, so I might wind up just streaming that. I'm not sure. But tomorrow I'll probably stream something. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining. Juniper, good to see you. And Doge and everyone else who popped in, really appreciate it. And hope to see you again soon. Take care.